What's goody, YouTube? I'm that guy here. Today, we're going to be talking about a very controversial topic. A lot of things I've seen that have been popping up lately all over YouTube. Basically, how Fortnite is dying, or about how Epic Games is basically ending their game, basically killing their game. And specifically, I'm talking about Season 5. Basically, how Season 5 is killing Fortnite. But anyway, let's hop right into the video. I'll stop this. So the reason I'm bringing this topic up is because recently I saw a video of a pretty famous YouTuber out there that mostly makes top 10s and zombie videos. His name is TheSmithPlays. I'll put a picture up of his channel, basically that video of what recently happened. It was a little while ago they made it, but I recently saw it and I said I might as well put in my thoughts about Season 5, about how Fortnite is actually kind of dying because of what's happening. So first and foremost, the reason I think Season 5 is killing Fortnite is basically all these updates that have came out recently have not made the game better. They've honestly made the game worse. If you guys agree, make sure to drop a comment if you guys agree with what's been happening. Basically, I think Epic Games they're going in the wrong direction. They're making it easier for people to kill, such as, first off and foremost, you already know, shotguns are basically terrible in this game. Pump is terrible, attack is terrible. I don't even want to get started with how OP the SMGs are. They basically ruined that. And another bad thing about this, honestly, is how if you shoot somebody once, they're just going to spam a building on you, like a full-on skyscraper, which does not make it fun at all when you're just in a build battle for about 5 to 10 minutes straight. And I know I might sound like a noob or something, which I'm not. I've been playing the game for a while, so I know it was like back before everybody just like spammed castles basically on your head, and it was a lot funner back then when it was actually gunfights and not build fights. I enjoy building. Pretty sure everybody enjoys building, but sometimes it can just be too much where you're building for like 5 to 10 minutes straight just on a build battle for one person. And you use all your mats basically on for one person, which I think is pretty stupid. Another topic that I could bring up is, I already said this earlier, but all the updates that have been killing the game lately have also like brought in like new modes that really aren't that good, like fly explosives. Excuse me. I don't think high explosives or fly explosive, or what the hell it's called, is not that good, honestly. I'd say the only good mode really that they added is playgrounds, really. That's about it. I think that's the only good mode that they've added recently. But besides that, do you guys know of any good modes really that have been in Season 5 and Season 4? Nah, not that I know of, really, besides playgrounds, really. So, oh yeah, and another thing basically that has put in a big factor in this Season 5 basically dying is not everybody buys these, but really the skins have been terrible. There have been some ugly skins that recently came out. There's all types of skins in the game that are not that good. The only decent skins I'm really seeing right now are the Battle Pass skins that came out recently with the, I think it's pretty cool, is the Tier 100 skins. How you can upgrade them with XP. I think that's really dope, which is a plus side. But besides that, you guys really know of any good skins they brought back? And they also brought back rare skins, which are making people even more mad. And that's basically upsetting their fans, how they're bringing back rare skins. And I know some people don't care. I know a lot of people care about rare skins staying rare and not just ruining them. So that can be a big deal also in the community about how bad the skins have been lately and how people are not going to enjoy it. Another big problem with the updates also is that every time they keep adding an update, it's either something's going to get disabled or something's just going to get taken out of the game, like such as recently, with like the challenge you have to do on week 3 I think, or week 4, about how you have to use like the golf cart or the whatever the hell it's called, and then use a shopping cart to go through the rings. Well, that's not possible if they disable it, so what's the point of that really? You can't really do anything about it. it's all up to them, and that's basically not allowing us fans to basically complete the challenges, which could be another big deal as well. Now, another big deal with this problem is a lot of people have been talking about this. It's a thing called Gloom, which at first I didn't really know what it was. But basically it is, if you have your crosshairs lined up with the guy, you should be hitting him. A lot of pro players, a lot of good players have been complaining about this. It's basically how if you're aiming right on him, it should hit him, but it ends up not hitting him. And that can also basically leads towards how Fortnite is trying not to make their game competitive, kind of like a CSGO, basically like a H1Z1 type of game. But at the same time, they just want to kind of keep it arcadey at the same time because of Bloom. Basically how it's not the PC type, you know, like with accuracy. It's not trying to make it so accuracy, just you're on point every time. It kind of makes it random, like a random generator, basically how this whole game is. Which can lead to a big problem about how pro players and really good players do not like it at all. I guess the only upside really of Bloom is it doesn't really take skill. Anybody can use it really. You don't need really any skill to like perfect your accuracy really, because it's gonna be random. So you don't really need skill to make yourself good in a game, which also leads to kind of being arcadey type. And this is gonna bring up basically my probably most like thought about comment of this about how Fortnite, Epic Games is basically catering towards the noobs. Basically, they want the noobs to succeed in this game more than the people that stand out. I mean, obviously, you want the people to stand out to be the best there is. There's a lot of people that stand out that are amazing. But at the same time, I feel like Fortnite is patching their game so much to the point that it's obvious that it's more of a noob style type game, with first and foremost the shotguns being patched, how terrible shotguns are. You need actual accuracy to hit. And then making the SMGs stupid overpowered. They keep bringing new SMGs. The P90, don't even get me started on that, how OP that really is. Even after they nerfed it to the point where it's just not even really fun to play against. If you run up against a guy for using the P90, like, you're going to get pooped on. No, 75% of the time I say you're probably not going to win if he's just spamming you while you're trying to outbuild him. So that can basically lean into how Fortnite is leaning towards noobs and kind of make it harder for pro players to succeed, even though how amazing they really are. You can still succeed, but at the same time you see it's going towards noobs. And this basically brings me to my last topic of this video, basically how Season 5 is killing Fortnite. Basically, every update they've come out with, they've mostly patched shotguns and made SMGs really good. Which is, I mean, I hated it. I hated that SMG where they just buffed it really and made the pump terrible. I remember the days. You guys all remember the days. We're going back into memory lane here real quick. So you guys obviously remember back with the double pump, the gray pump, purple tack. RIP to all those. If you guys haven't seen my video of that, go check it out. But anyway, you guys remember the good old days of running pump tack, double pump, bam, bam, switch to the pump. And you're just hitting them for, just imagine the 205 headshot. You'll never see that. I don't know if you'll ever see that again. But that's just basically how good Season 1 and Season 2 were, of how fun it was to actually use the shotgun effectively. Now it's terrible. There's not even a point. Basically, you'll hit a point where you're just hitting like 30 for a pump, which is just, can't even start how annoying and rage-inducing that is. And you guys, it's all happened to you, where you're just getting pooped on by an SMG and you can't do nothing about it. And just how OP really SMGs are, and how Season 5 really came out with patches like that have just killed your game because of shotguns being terrible and SMGs being good. And don't even forget, remember when they added the pump? So basically you'd shoot the shotgun, try to switch over, and there's a stupid little line circle. Everybody was flipping out when that happened. I was flipping out. Whole community was going crazy. Everybody was going crazy. It was like an episode of SpongeBob when the town is just destroyed, you know? It was something like that.
Did it, Patrick! We saved the city! Just think what might have happened if we didn't tell everyone about the monster!
About the what?
But anyway, that's going to basically wrap it up. All in all, I want Fortnite to succeed. Of course, you guys want him to succeed too. I just wanted to talk about a real decent sized rant video of how Season 5 is killing Fortnite, and it's really up to the developers' hands. They're the ones that make the decisions out here. They're the one that call the shots, and it's up to them if they want to make a comeback, because recently Black Ops 4 is coming out, the beta's out right now, and all types of other games are coming out. You got Battlefield, you got popular sports games, so yeah, it's going to be even more competitive, so they have to step it up really. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this pretty long rant video of Season 5, basically how it can be killing Fortnite, and yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I'm that guy signing out. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace out. Walking around like a Percy Miller. You bought the issue, but I promise that my pistol's bigger. Hold up, a drug dealer, something of that mixture. Suicide till I die, know that